So driving home, and I thought, why not get some watch hours in and go live my drive home. Just got off work today. We did some cool stuff. Did some installs. We had to do some maintenance on a couple lifts. Like cam motion things. These binder machines. They pick up logs one at a time, and it's kind of cool. Like the computer can see where the logs are, and they come down and they pick up each log one by one, and they put it on the machine so that we don't have to have a feeder or somebody there to put each individual log on. It takes the space of labor for that one person. Takes their spot. And I wonder if I can put the radio on. Have the radio on while I'm. Oh, it's got my phone connected. I don't see why my phone needs to be connected. Bluetooth disconnect. I'll hit that on there. Bluetooth entertainment. Go to FM. So what's up? Who wants to chat? How you guys doing? So the Packers had a bye this week, and now it's like, what do we watch for football? What do we watch? Sarah just saying hi. What's up? Driving home from work, seeing if I can get some views on my drive. So I'm just talking about what I did at work today. We were just hanging some stuff, did some maintenance on some cam motion machines, and what else we doing? Installed a couple e-stops coming out 324. Yes, exactly. Isn't that crazy? The thing I just sent, the Trump thing, talking about bringing God back. He's like, we need the Bible back. He said, make America pray again. I like that. So we need more just Christian principles back in our schools and politics. We need those Christian principles that our country was founded on. So when I saw that video that Trump said bring Bibles back, I was like, is this fake? Is it real? Because I agree completely. Like we need God and the Bible back into America. We need it in our politics. We need it in our schools. We need more of it because we've gone so far to the left that it seems people have lost what our identity is. What is our identity as Americans? He talks about a lot at rallies. Yeah, man, that's awesome. I know it. I know, like his first term, he had somebody pray over the Oval Office. He had like a renowned pastor come pray over the Oval Office, and it's just like, yeah, I'd rather choose a president that at least somewhat believes in God rather than not at all. I think. Remember, there was this quote that at a Kamala rally, and someone said something about God, and she's like, "You're at the wrong rally." It's like, really? You're at the wrong rally because you believe in God? Like, I think. What's up, South Wales, United Kingdom? What's up, Joe King? I'm just doing a rant on my way home. I'm driving home from work. Just starting an electrical apprenticeship, so I'm talking about some of the stuff I did today. And yes, I was talking about how I saw this video that just came out that Donald Trump was saying that we need to bring the Bibles back to America, and I just think that's like the coolest thing I've ever seen. Because, all right, see you, Sarah. Peace. I just think we've gone so far away from those principles, and I just think those basic Christian principles is what is needed not only in America but in the world. Like. I'm not saying, we have to get crazy with it, but just the basic principles of, two genders, man and woman, sanctity of marriage, and what else? Oh, like I don't know, some of the other stuff, the basics that I won't mention right now. But what time is it where you're at, Joe King? What time is it where you live in South Wales? Where is South Wales? Is that like Europe, Australia? I don't really know. 9:30 p.m. Wow. Where's South Wales at? Europe? Is it Australia? Great Britain. Okay, I thought it was Europe. UK, Great Britain, right? United Kingdom, right? It's pretty cool, man. So it's almost your bedtime, 9:30 at night. You're going to bed. You got kids. I just realized I was freaking showing my whole name. I shouldn't do that. Yes, fix that. You have Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and England is what makes up the United Kingdom. Oh, okay. I guess I should know that. I should know my basic geography, but I didn't remember all those, the way all those are set up. So is that considered the, okay, that's all considered part of the UK. So is it one army, one military? So like if you have British forces, is that, I'm a fully grown child, I'm staying up until at least 11. Yeah, I feel you, man. Okay. I was in the military, I was in the US Army. Did you ever think about serving, or, I know we have a lot of like Britain allies that came to some of the countries I was in. Oh, okay. Army is shared. Some of the countries I was in, there was British soldiers there, and I know like the SAS worked along with our special operations. They like I think they had like they shared the same compound. The SAS, and a lot of our spec ops guys learn a lot from them. I know that because they've shared a lot of the way they do raids and stuff. And there's one too we got run over. Yeah. Wow, wow, that's terrible, man. Are you able to walk now? Can you walk regularly? That's crazy, man. Sorry to hear that. That's gotta be. I don't know if it healed up correctly or not. You know, that could be a pain to deal with the rest of your life. Walk without pain. Wow, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I could see how that could prevent you because yeah, when you go to join, there's like a physical and yeah, they probably ask have you had any like broken bones or surgeries, and you're like, yeah, it's a pretty significant one. Yeah, it's wild. That would be a liability. Yeah. So what's the weather like over there? Here it's we're in the fall season, so it's like 45 degrees. Kind of we're like in the 50s every day here in Wisconsin. What's it like where you're at? Cold and wet. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a lot of Europe like that this time of year. Just cold and wet all the time. That's what I've heard. That like yeah, it's just always wet and cold. You watch American football at all? Are you into like soccer football? Isn't soccer big over there? Regular football? I'm a big football fan. Got Packers here in Wisconsin and Milwaukee Brewers for baseball, but I don't really watch much soccer around here. I'm getting into soccer, but I know the soccer is huge over there. Nice. Yeah, I know the NFL has been going overseas to different countries. So that's kind of cool. Maybe be able to see a NFL game one day. They come to your area. I know they've gone to like Germany and South America. That's cool. Yeah. One of my lieutenants in the army, he played rugby in college, so he told me a lot about it. And I think rugby almost seems more physical than American football because of like the lack of pads, the constant physical contact, and it seems like a really hard sport. I don't know, really physically hard sport. I don't know if I could do rugby. I used to play football in high school. Um, yeah, it really is a man sport. Yeah, is there even women allowed? Do they even have women at all in rugby? I mean, I guess we don't have it in our football, so that probably makes sense that they don't. But uh, that'd be crazy if they integrated women into that. But yeah, so I played a little bit in high school, and I played elementary, middle school, and high school. And I did wide receiver. We have some women built like that's funny. Like Cole says, that's funny. I played up until high school, and then one time I was going out for a pass, and I fell, and my finger went into the other dude's shoe as I went to the ground, and it snapped back. What's up, Gustavo Burgo? And it snapped my finger back and broke my finger, so I wasn't able to play anymore. That ended my football dreams. Can't catch many balls with a broken hand, broken finger. But I mean, it healed up eventually. They wanted me to like sit on the sidelines and wait, and I'm like, I'm not waiting for months to just watch everybody play. So I kind of gave it up at that point. But where are you from, Gustavo? We got Joe King from Wales. Is that actually your name, Joe King, or is it like a joke? Like I'm joking. Is it like a joke? Are you joking or are you joking? What does it in the Marine say? Rub some dirt on it, keep playing. Yeah, exactly. So you know what's funny about that? No, my name is Matthew. Okay, so it is like a funny thing, joking. I just got that. So the funny thing about that is Matthew joking. Is that it was clearly like broken, but so I went to the sideline and I was like, once I got back to the line, I could feel the pain in my hands and all of a sudden I looked down and my finger's sticking sideways. And so I go to the coaches and I'm like, hey, my finger is hurt. And they're like, I show it to them. They're like, oh, it's dislocated. So like it's dislocated. We can fix that. So one of the coaches starts pulling on it. He's like, I can set it back into place. So he's pulling on it and trying to set my finger back, and this whole time it's not broken. So then another coach comes up. He's like, "Oh, I've dealt with that before. I've had guys have had fingers popped out of socket." He's like, "Let me pull on it." So he's yanking on it, and they couldn't get it. And then finally they're like, "Dude, I think your finger's broken. We're not gonna be able to pop this back in." And so so yeah, I went to the hospital, and yep, it was broken, not out of socket. And they're like, the X-rays showed it like this, like it was like a jagged bone, and it was just like the last thread of bone was barely hanging on. They almost like completely removed bone from bone from yanking on it. Yeah, exactly. They're like, it's out of socket. They're yanking on it. It's like, no, it's actually broken. And then, yeah, that was fun. Then they got to put needles in it to numb it. That hurt almost more than the break. And then they had to like reset it, and yeah, so that was quite the traumatic experience. But my dad was in the army too, and so when my dad picked me up, he's like, "You're fine, just suck it up," basically what you said. Rub some dirt on it, you're fine. I'm like holding back, crying, and he's like, "You're fine." It's kind of funny, but I actually broke my other finger on a slip and slide. Those rubber things that get wet and you run and you slide on. There was a hole in the middle of it. My finger went in, and so yeah, broke 2 fingers snapping sideways like that. But yeah, slip and slides are dangerous, you know. So Matthew, joking, were you guys following the election a lot? Like, is it on your news? Our election process, was your news covering it? Introducing our joke. Yeah, man, it freaking hurts. You were following it, yeah. Like, do you guys follow what the American elections? You know, it's always like I've seen a lot of stuff from other countries that let's say that they were following the election and thank God so and so's in office, or yes, our MSM were, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little closer. It was actually kind of a pretty significant win, I think, for Trump, which is cool. But I thought it was going to be a little closer than what it was, actually. And like I started saying in the beginning, I was kind of surprised about what Trump said today about bringing the Bible back, and I think that's pretty cool. Just a very important moment in history. Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. With all the wars that are going on, with everything that's going on in the world right now, I think we need a strong leader that maybe might deter other countries from doing certain things. I don't think we need to play world police, but we also need to know where our country stands, and with the Republican president, whether it's Trump or not, but whether Republican president, you can kind of get where that can be going. Thinking, is the audio bad? Like, just realized like my phone is connected to my car, like I'm making a phone call. Does the audio sound weird? Yeah, it's like acting like it's a phone call. Weird. Don't use Bluetooth while you're recording. Huh. Thankful to my American brothers and sisters. Choose wisely. As far as I'm concerned, Trump voters save the road from very dire times. Yeah, man. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be curious to see what he does in January. What is he gonna do with Ukraine, Russia? Hey, joking. Is my audio weird? Like, can you hear it pretty smoothly, or does it sound choppy? But I'm curious to see in January what's gonna happen with Ukraine, Russia. If he's gonna make a call, and to either one and say, hey, we're either gonna stop giving aid as much as we are to Ukraine. A little choppy, but not terrible. Yeah, I don't get it. It's like making me do a phone call. But I'm curious if he's gonna talk to you. Oh, I know what I can do. All right, that should make it better. Now I'm disconnected from the car. I don't know why I didn't do that before. But if he calls Ukraine or Russia and tells them, like, hey, you got to wrap this thing up and figure out a way to end this, and then also Israel, Gaza, right now we've basically done nothing to deter either side, so it's like it'll be interesting to see what kind of stance and what they do in January. We're overwhelmed here in the UK politically and socially. What do you mean by that? Like your own politics, or what do you mean? You don't like the leaders you have, or the politics going on in your countries, or what do you mean by that? People don't realize that the Russian is What's up, Mark Williams, Sergeant? Mark Williams, are you currently serving? Do I know you? Who are you, Mark Williams? Leaders in mass illegal migration. Yeah, man, something that we're dealing with also. But yeah, I bet it's even worse for you because, well, happy late Veterans Day, Mark. Hope you got something special yesterday. Joe, Yeah, man, I bet you guys have it a lot worse than we do because of all the stuff that's going on over there. It's not too far from you, and I bet you guys have to deal with that a lot more than we do. Mark, where are you serving at? What duty station? What branch? Mark, where are you at? I'm gonna have to stop here in a minute because I gotta pick up my kids, but we'll chat for a few more minutes. I'm trying to grow my channel. You know, you guys, if you haven't seen any of my videos, check out some of my videos. I did another one yesterday, but yeah, I haven't really done a ton of live streaming. I've just started doing that just to try and get those watch hours up. But you know, I put out videos every week. If you guys are interested in like military stories, you guys should check that out. I got some stories on my channel if you want to check it out. All right, let's see what Joe says. When the Soviet Union fell, there were deals put in place that meant that Ukraine and other countries, what guy's stopping up here? Ukraine and other countries, bro, what are people doing? Ukraine and other countries close to Russia had to remain neutral. When Ukraine applied for EU status, it crossed a red line. So are you saying that you think that's the main motivator of why Russia invaded Ukraine because of trying to, wasn't it trying to get involved with the United Nations, UN, or am I thinking the wrong name? But I thought it was partially that, and I thought it was partially that Russia thinks that part of that land is owed to them, that in the Black Sea. Yeah, don't they think that like what is it, Crimea belongs to them or something like that? That reminds me of something. Mark Williams, you didn't say where you're serving. I'm curious where you're serving at. What branch? Where you serving? But Matthew, joking. You ever been to Cyprus, dude? Like I almost went to Cyprus, and Cyprus looked like a pretty crazy place. You ever been to Cyprus? Security point. That is why Russia don't want the EU or the UN essentially set on their border. So that was all happening before Russia invaded, you're saying? So what do you think? Do you think are you saying you don't think Russia was in the wrong, or what are you saying? You don't think, or you think Russia was right in their own right of what they were doing, or what do you mean by that? I'm also curious if you've ever been to Cyprus. I can't believe how early it's getting dark now. I'm thinking 4 o'clock and 3:45, and it seems like it's getting dark already. Yeah. Mark Williams, did you leave? I'm curious. Mark, where are you serving at? Where are you serving? Live streaming, that's crazy. Joking around. Where are you guys from? Matthew or Mark, where are you serving? What do you think about football? Now I'm almost to my objective also, but I got like 2 more minutes. And I'm stopping it. I gotta pick up the kiddos from the bus. But we go chilling, driving home, talking about nothing. Pretty cool. Do a burnout. You know, I've actually tried in this car and it doesn't work. It's front wheel drive and it just doesn't have that initial torque. Like, it's a pretty quick little car, but you don't get that initial torque to do a burnout. It doesn't work. Alright, I'm gonna park for a minute. Wait for the kids to get off the bus. Give me a shout out, please. What's up, Ben Dahi? My name is Mike Oxmal. Mike Oxmall. Mike Oxmall. What's up, dude? Where you from? Mike Oxmall. Alright, as soon as the kids get, I'm stopping it, but got like 2 more minutes. Getting off the bus. Got a minute. Yeah. Yeah, man, thanks for stopping by. I was just driving home, just doing a live stream for a minute. Gotta build them watch hours, you know? Build them watch hours. What do I can add on here? Let's see. Highlight. Why don't Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get some jokes going. Why don't chickens wear underwear? I think I can. Let me see. Those are peckers in their face. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna say that one again. I like that one. That's a good one. Alright, I got a riddle. If you can figure it out, I don't know, I'll make you a moderator if you can figure it out. Alright, so there's 2 sons and a dad that have to get across a river, and they only have 1 canoe. The 2 sons weigh 50 pounds each, and the dad weighs 100 pounds. How do they all get across the river if the canoe can only hold 100 pounds max? They can't swim. There's no way around it. How do they get all 3 across the river? Canoe can only hold 100 pounds. The 2 sons weigh 50 pounds. The dad weighs 100. I know that's not realistic weights, but it's just for the riddle. So, how do they all 3 get across the river? Canoe can only hold 100 pounds. The 2 sons weigh 50 pounds each. And the dad weighs 100 pounds. Any ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas? Any ideas? Dun, 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 dun. 2 50-pound sons, 100-pound dad. How do they all get across the river? The canoe can only hold 100 pounds. Give up? Say give up and I'll do it. I'll tell you. Give up. You tell us when your kids do something. Give up. I don't know. So, the 2 50-pound boys, they get in the canoe, right? It's a max of 100. So the 2 50-pounders, they go across, right? 1 50-pound guy stays, and the other 50-pound one, takes the boat back. Then the dad gets in, goes across, he stays. When the 50-pound dude gets back in the boat, goes across, and then he picks up his brother, and then those 2 go back across. And that's how you get them all on the other side. Yeah. What do you think? Good riddle? I remember hearing that one when I was young. It was like math class or something, trying to figure that one out. But kids are almost here. I'm gonna stop it in a minute. Maybe they'll say hi real quick and then I'll turn it off. I'm gonna say hi real quick. You can say hi to my 2 kids getting off the bus. Almost here. So, Bendejo. 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 Where you from, dude? Let me guess. Texas, Arizona, New Mexico. Bendejo. I didn't get it at first. I thought it was like Bendehi or something. Bendehi. Where you from, dude? What state? Or if you don't want to say your state, then just say what region. South, east, northwest. Or watch it from the Titty Tunnels. Nice. I actually haven't heard that one before. There's tunnels involved? What? You're saying there's tunnels? Michigan? No way. I'm in Wisconsin, so we're practically neighbors. Practically neighbors, except for a big body of water in between us. I've been to Michigan times. I had a buddy that was married in Lansing, so we went to Lansing one time. And then, is that the only time I've been there? Yeah, I think that's the only time I've been there. But we're possibly gonna go back there next year. Thinking about going that way, going to the Upper Peninsula, possibly. You ever been to the UP, Upper Peninsula? I'd like to get over there. It's a lot like Wisconsin, though. I feel like, or it looks like that on the map. You guys got a lot of lakes and people into hunting and stuff there, because we got a lot of lakes, so people are into hunting and fishing. What's up, SpongeBob? What's up, dude? Victor Ziegler. You see Bigfoot out there in Cheeseville? Sometimes, but you know what's funny is you go out to certain lakes and stuff, and people have signs or like Sasquatch or Bigfoot signs. It's like people talk about that a lot. It's kind of funny. Victor Ziegler, you know what's funny about that? You said SpongeBob. My buddy in high school got a SpongeBob tattoo on his arm. It was his first tattoo, and he got SpongeBob. I was like, you're crazy, man. Who the heck gets SpongeBob tattooed on their arm? You know? So would you get a SpongeBob tattoo? Thinking about it. I think I might get one. I might get a SpongeBob tattoo. I got a squatching. That's funny how big of a thing it is. Like, it's funny how many people talk about Sasquatch, Bigfoot. It's funny. My brother-in-law, every time we go camping, he's like, every morning he gets up, he says, I'm gonna go look for Sasquatch. And I don't know if that really means that's what he's doing, or I'm gonna go look for Sasquatch. He's real. Yeah, I don't know. You seen any videos that make it seem real, or I don't know if I believe that. I think I believe more than just like Santa Claus. Okay. I think more than that. What about like the Loch Ness monster? They call it the Loch Ness monster. That big amphibious thing that they think is one of the Great Lakes. I've seen some pictures of that make it look like it could be real. Some of the pictures of the Loch Ness monster look kind of real, or there's something big in one of the Great Lakes. Maybe it's not exactly that, but there's something big. I bet there's so much stuff there in the Great Lakes or like in the ocean. You know, think about the depths of the ocean that we've never explored, you know? There's gotta be stuff out there. Next week, only on Tuesday. Sarah, yeah, I know. We went from God to football to the UK to Sasquatch. Just talking about anything. Tooth Fairy ain't real. Bro, the Tooth Fairy is real. It's me. I'm the Tooth Fairy. Because I've done the Tooth Fairy thing like 5 times in the last 2 weeks. My 5-year-old son has lost like 3 teeth in the last week. I feel like we're the Tooth Fairy every night. Tooth Fairy is real. It's me. I seen it. I heard something and then I saw something. Yeah, I seen it. Is that a Pineapple Express reference? I seen it. I seen it. Pineapple Express, one of the greatest movies of all time. I'm just kidding. You have to have a certain kind of humor for that movie, but that movie is awesome. Sarah, you gonna come watch a Packers game soon? We're gonna go watch some Packers this next weekend, or we did hockey. Now we gotta go see the Packers. I mean, what do you call a psychic little person who escaped from prison? A psychic little person who escaped from prison. All right, bus is here. So when the kids got up in the car, I'm gonna let them say hi real quick, and then I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to guess that one. What is it? A small, medium, at large? Oh, that's good. I like that one. All right, kids are coming. You guys say hi real quick, and then I'm ending this. End it. What's up? How you doing? Where's your jacket? You're just wearing a sweater today? Come on.
I have it in my backpack.
You guys want to say hi?
Hi.
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 I was just doing a live stream on my way home, and so like you're saying hi. I was doing a live stream on my way home just for fun, and so I said I would turn it off when you guys got in the car. But I just said you could say hi before I turn it off. That's my little dude, and that's my daughter. And Larry, remember I was telling them, they said, talking about the tooth fairy. Look at your stinking teeth, dude. Show them your teeth that you're missing. Where did it all go? Tooth fairy stole it all.
I want to show the shirt.
And Halloween stuff?
I got a shirt from the hockey game.
Yes, he said, she must be rich. He said you must be rich because of the tooth fairy. Yeah, how much money you got?
$7.
$7?
I thought you had
Well, you're buying dinner tonight. You're buying dinner. Taco Bell dinner. He said, nice shirt. Is Tyson gonna win? Hey, drum guitar dude. I don't know about that fight, but I'm more interested in Saturday, the UFC, John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Yeah, I'll definitely watch the Tyson fight, Jake Paul. I feel like they've got to have some kind of clause, like, hey, take it easy. Don't really, you can't go full-fledged against Tyson. I don't know. Do you think it's rigged, or do you think there's like a take it easy clause, like don't hurt each other? But if I had to pick, I would say Jake Paul by decision, because they're gonna keep that Jake Paul train going.
And my shirt and my sweatshirt says spooky season.
Much too spooky for me. I got the feeling that is rigged somehow. I hope not. Yeah, I've kind of thought in the past that that the Jake Paul fights might be rigged, but then I don't know. Like the Tyron Woodley knockout looked kind of real. Some of the knockouts looked a little real to be fake, but yeah, with Tyson being as old as he is, I'd be highly skeptical of that.
And right now I'm in my dad's car.
Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna hop off here, guys. Hey, thanks for jumping on and chatting. Ben Dejo, drum guitar dude. Victor, if you're still there, and who else was it? Joe King. Thanks for hanging out, guys. If you guys haven't checked out some of my videos on my channel, I got some military story stuff, some other live streams. Check it out. Thanks, guys, for dropping in. Thank you. Have a good...
And we did a live stream of Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Yeah, we did Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
And now
with
guess
him.
what?
What?
My friend named David, he got to the main boss on Terminus and Liberty Falls.
No way.
Yes, he actually did.
He did? He's not lying?
Yeah, he's not lying.
All right.
And he actually got to 1,000.
1,000?
Yeah.
I think he's lying, dude.
No,
I think
he's
your friend's
actually
lying.
not.
All right. See you guys.